Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today is 17th of October 2021. Right now, I am with the 10 Cambridge class. The subject we are studying is D Maths 4024. And we are working on the syllabus. And today we have set our hearts to solve exercise 8C, the chapter number 8, which is the further trigonometry, and we will solve its exercise 8C in this session. In the first session, we are going to attempt just the first 6 questions, question number 1 to question number 6. And this exercise is about the sine law. So let's start, and here we go. So the sine law is basically about a triangle, and it's about the relationship between the angles and the sides of a triangle. What happens in this, that if you know this side and the angle opposite to it, and if you know this side and the angle opposite to it, and if you know this side and the angle opposite to it, then you can write this law as A means this side divided by the sine of the angle which is opposite. So I can write sine A divided by sine A, this ratio B, this side divided by the sine of the angle opposite to it, B divided by sine B. The value of this ratio will be equal to the value of this ratio. And the same way you can have C, this side, divided by the sine of the angle opposite to this side, C divided by sine C, the value of this ratio. All these three ratios will have the same value. This is called the sine law. You can reciprocate these ratios. We can write sine A by A equals to sine B by B equals to sine C by C. So you see, these are angles, these are sides, these are angles, this is side, this is angle, this is side. So it's a relationship between them, and it's very useful. When you have two angles and one of the sides opposite to a given angle is known, I can find the side which is opposite to the second angle. So it's very important. You can find the angles with this formula, you can find the sides with this formula. So when we will solve the question, you will learn this thing. And let's start. Okay, so the question number 1 is coming up on your screen. Here we have a triangle is given to you, and in that triangle, the side BC is given, that's 7.4 centimeter. The angle A is given 42 and the angle B is given 76. The question is, find the unknown angles and the sides. Okay, if you want to find out the unknown angles and the sides, you see the unknown angle here is this angle C, and the sides which are not known are this side and this side. So because this side is opposite to B, so I will call it the small b. Because this side is opposite to this C vertex, so I will call it small c. This side is opposite to the vertex A, so I will call it small a. So first of all, we will find this angle. So this angle, because I know two angles here in this triangle, so we can find this angle. So the angle C will be equals to 180 minus 42 minus 76. So the angle C will be 62. So once you know all the three internal angles, and then we can find the sides by using the sine law. And you know, this side opposite to this is 42. And if you want to find out B, opposite to this is 76 degrees. So in the sine law, I can write 7.4 divided by sine 42 equals to B divided by sine 76. So if I make B alone, this sine 76 will go on the other side, it will multiply. So we will have 7.4 multiply sine 76 divided by sine 42 equals to, and you will get 10.73 centimeter. Now I know the B, the length of this B. I can find the length of this C. You see, opposite to this is this C angle, which I know is 62 degree, and 7.4 opposite to this is 42. So I can apply the sine law. So you can see 7.4 divided by sine 42 is equals to C divided by sine 62. So when I make C alone, that sine 62 will go on the other side, it will multiply. So C will be equal to 7.4 multiply sine 62 divided by sine 42. And that will be equals to 9.76 centimeter. So now you see, now I know all the three sides and I know all the three angles. So that is the question number 1A part. Hopefully you have understood this question. We have used the sine law to find the unknown sides. Okay, now we are on the question number 1 and its B part here in this diagram. The DF side is 6.25 and the angle D is 38.7. The angle E is 62. The EF side and the DE sides, they are unknown. So we have to find them. And this F angle is also not known. So first of all, we will find this unknown angle, that is F. Very simple concept. Because the sum of the three internal angles of a triangle is 180. So the F will be equals to 180 minus 38.7 minus 62. So the F will be equals to 79.3 degrees. So now I know this angle. So now I want to find out, suppose this side, the side D is the side I want to know, I want to calculate, and the angle opposite to it is 38.7, and this side is 6.25, and the angle opposite to it is 62. So according to the sine law, 6.25 divided by sine 62 is equal to D divided by sine 38.7. So when I will make the D alone, we will get D is equals to 6.25 multiplied sine 38.7 equals to divided by sine 62 equals to, and you will get 4.43 meter. So this is the what you will enter into your calculator, and the answer of the D side, which is FE basically, will be 4.43 meter. Now I know this side and I want to know this side. The angle opposite to this side will be this angle, which is 79.3. So we can write 6.25 divided by sine 62 equals to F divided by sine 79.3. So when you make F alone, this will go on the other side, it will multiply. So in your calculator, you will enter 6.25 multiply sine 79.3 equals to divided by sine 62 equals to. So your answer will be 6.96 meter. Hopefully you have understood the question number 1 and its B part. So let's move to the next part. Okay. So now the question number 1 and its C part is showing up. Here they say the IG is 8 millimeter, angle G is 118 and the angle I is 24. The question is find the unknown angles and the sides. Okay. So very simple. I don't know this angle. I know the two angles here, and I want to know this third angle first of all. The angle H will be equals to 180 minus 24 minus 118, and H will be equals to 38 degrees. So the value of the H will be 38. Now, once I know the angle H, I can find the 8 millimeter opposite to this is this 38. And opposite to the G is 118. So I want to find out G divided by sine 118 equals to 8 divided by sine 38. That's the sine law. So I will make the G alone, and you will have 8 multiplied sine 118 equals to divided by sine 38 equals to, and that will be 11.47 millimeter. So this length will be 11.47 millimeter. Now I want to find out this side. This side is opposite to the angle 24, and this side is opposite to the angle 38. So we will write in the form of the sine law that I divided by sine 24 is equals to 8 divided by sine 38. So I is equals to 8 multiplied sine 24 divided by sine 38 equals to 5.29 millimeter. 5.29 millimeter. So this is how you will do the question number 1, C part. I hope that you have understood that how we are using the law of sine or sine law. Now on your screen, question number 2 is showing up, and let me read the question. He says in the question, he says, in the triangle PQR, the QR is 7 centimeter, the angle PQR is 47 degree and the angle PRQ is 97 degree. Find the length of the PQ. Very simple and straightforward question. These two angles are given, so I can find the third one, and that will be 180 minus 47 minus 97, and you will get 36. So this angle is 36. So this side I know, and the angle opposite to this side I also know, that's 36. And their question is, what is the value of the PQ? The PQ is because opposite to the R, so I will name it as small r. So the PQ divided by sine 97 equals to 7 divided by sine 36. So the PQ will be equal to 7 multiply sine 97 divided by sine 36. So in your calculator, you can write 7 multiply sine 97 equals to divided by sine 36 equals to, and that will give you a value of 11.82 centimeter. So the length of the PQ will be 11.82 centimeters. So that was the question number 2 of exercise 8C from the D3. Okay, so let's move to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 3. In the triangle PQR, the angle P is 75 degrees, angle Q is 60 degree, and the Q side is 14 centimeter. Find the length of the longest side. You know, the side is, this side is small q is 14 centimeter. They say find the longest side. They want you to find out the longest side. So first of all, I should know the 3 angles. So this third angle R will be equals to 180 minus 75 minus 60, and that will give a value of 45. So this angle here is 45. Now, the side which is opposite to the largest angle, the side opposite to the largest angle will be the longest side. So here the largest angle is 75. So the side opposite it, let me name it as small p. That is the question basically. So P by sine 75 is equals to 14 divided by sine 60. So this side and its relation with the opposite angle. So P will be equals to 14 multiply sine 75 divided by sine 60 equals to, and that will give you a value of 15.61 centimeter. So that is question number 3. I hope that you have understood. We have used the law of sine to find the unknown angle. So let's move to the next question. The next question is question number 4, and it's A part. For each of the following triangles A, B, C, find the unknown angles and the sides. Okay, same kind of question. In the A part, he says that the angle A is 92 degree, angle B is 6.93 centimeter, and the A side is 15.3 centimeter. So you can see that opposite to the vertex A is the small a, opposite to the B is small b. So it is 15.3 centimeter, and that is 6.93 centimeter. And this angle is given. So their question is find the value of the unknown angles and the unknown sides. So I want to find out the angle B first of all. Okay. So sine B divided by 6.93 is equals to sine 92 divided by 1.15.3. So the sine B will be equals to 6.93 multiply sine 92 divided by 15.3 equals to, that will give you a value of 0.453. Then that sine will go to the other side and the B will become alone. So the B will be equals to sine inverse 0.453, and that is 26.9 degrees. So the angle B is 26.9 degrees. So now we can find the angle C. We know the 2 angles already. So the angle C will be equals to 180 minus 92 minus 26.9, and that will be 61.1 degree. So once you know the three angles, I can find the third side, which is unknown. So the side C divided by the sine of angle C, the angle C I know is 61.1. So the C divided by sine 61.1 is equals to 15.3 divided by sine 92. When I make this C alone, this sine 61.1 will go on the other side and multiply. So in your calculator, you will write 15.3 multiply sine 61.1 equals to divided by sine 92. So, and that will be, the answer will be 13.40 centimeter. 13.40 centimeter. So that is question number 4 and it's A part. Let's move to the next part. That is exercise 8C D3, question number 4, and it's B part. Question number 4, B part, he says the angle B is 98, A is 14.5 meter, B is 17.4 meter. He says find the unknown angles and the sides. Okay, so I know this side opposite to this angle. I know this side. I can very easily find this angle by using the sine law. So I will write here sine A, I don't know this angle A, divided by 14.5 equals to sine 98 divided by 17.4. So I will make sine A alone. Sine A is equals to 14.5 multiply sine 98 equals to divided 7.4, you get 0.83. Then on your calculator write shift sine answer equal. So when the sine will go on the other side, it will become sine inverse. So A angle will be equals to 55.61 degrees. So now I know the angle A. Once you know the angle B and the angle A, angle C can be found very easily. Angle C is equals to 180 minus 98 minus 55.61. And that will be equals to 26.39 degrees. So once you know the angle C, now you know all the three angles. Now one side is left, the side C. And I now know the angle opposite to this side. I want to know this side. I know this angle. It's 26.39. So C divided by sine of 26.39 is equals to 17.4 divided by sine 98. So C will be equals to 17.4 multiply sine 26.39 equals to and divided sine 98 equals to. So you will get 7.81 meters. So this is how you will do the question number 4. It's B part, very simple use of the law of sine. Okay. Now on your screen, question number 4 and its C part is showing up. It says the angle C is 35. The B is 8.7 centimeter and the C is 9.5 centimeter. Find the unknown angles and sides. Okay. So I know this side, that's 9.5. Opposite to this, the angle is 35. And I know this side is 8.7, but I don't know this angle. So I can find this angle by using the law of sine. So I will write sine of B is equals sine of B divided by 8.7 is equals to sine 35 divided by 9.5. So the sine B will be equals to 8.7 multiply sine 35 equals to divided 9.5 equals to. So that will be 0.525. Then that sine will come to this side. It will become sine inverse. So shift sine answer equals to, and that will give you 31.69 degrees. 31.69 degrees. So now I know the angle B. Once I know the C angle and the B angle, I can very easily find the angle A. Angle A will be equals to 180 minus 35 minus 31.69. So that will be equals to 113.31 degrees. So now I know the angle A also. If you want to find out this side, so I can use the law of sines. A divided by sine 113.31 is equals to 9.5 divided by sine 35. So A will be equals to 9.5 multiply sine 113.31 divided by sine 35 equals to. So that will be 15.21 centimeter. So this is question number 4 and it's C part. So let's move to the next question. I hope that you have understood. Okay, so the question number 5 is coming up on your screen. And it says in the triangle PQR, angle P is 101 degree. Angle PQ is 13.4 centimeter. And the QR is equals to 20.8 centimeter. Find angle R. They want you to find, first of all, the angle R, this angle. Very easy. I know the side opposite to this angle. I know this side and opposite to this angle known. So I will apply the law of sines and it says sine of R divided by 13.4 equals to sine of 101 divided by 20.8. So the sine of R is equals to 13.4 multiply sine 101 divided by 20.8. So the sine R is equal to 0.632. So the sine will go on the other side. It will become inverse of the sine. So the R will be equals to shift sine 0.632 bracket close, and the answer will be 39.2. So the R value is 39.2 degrees. Now we know the two angles in this triangle. We know the P angle, that is 101. We know the R angle, that is 39.2 degrees. So I can find the third angle, the angle Q. That will be equals to 180 minus 101 minus 39.2. So that will be equals to 39.8. Okay. Now, the question is find the value of the PR also. So the PR divided by sine 39.8 is equals to 20.8 divided by sine 101. So the PR will be 20.8 multiply sine 39.8 divided by sine 101, and the final answer of the PR length will be 13.56 centimeter. 13.56 centimeter. So that was question number 5, and I hope that you have understood. So the next question coming up on your screen is question number 6. It says the triangle ABC. In the triangle ABC, the angle ABC is 91. BC is 7.4 centimeter. And the AC is 11.6 centimeter. Find the angle BAC. They want us to find out the angle BAC. BAC. They want this angle. Very simple law of sine. You know this side and the angle opposite to it. You see this side and the angle opposite to this. So it will be sine BAC, this angle, and divided by 7.4 equals to sine 91 divided by 11.6. Just bring that 7.4 to this side. So in your calculator, enter 7.4 multiply sine 91 divided by 11.6, that the value will be 0.638. And when the sign will go on the other side, it will be inverse. So in your calculator, you will write shift sign answer equal, and that will give you 39.6. So now I know that BAC angle, I know this angle, that's 39.6. Okay. Now the ACB angle, I know these two angles. The one is 91, the other one is 39.6. I can find the third one very easily. 180 minus 91 minus 39.6, and that will be 49.4. So now we know the three angles of this triangle, and we know these two sides, and just only this side is left. So the AB is question. I want to know the AB length, the length of the AB. The sine, the angle opposite to the AB is 49.4. So we will use that. AB divided by sine 49.4 is equals to 11.6 divided by sine 91. So the AB is equals to 11.6. AB will be equals to 11.6 multiplied sine 49.4 divided by sine 91 and equals to, and that will be 8.8 centimeter. So this is how you will find the side AB. So you see, today in this session we have done question number 1, question 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the exercise 8C from the book D3. That's the new syllabus mathematics 7th edition. And the rest of the questions we will do in our next session. So I hope that you have understood the law of sine and how I am using them. But still we have questions left. We will do them in the next session. And you will learn how to use the law of sine or sine law in solving the triangles. So thank you very much, everybody. It was a pleasure teaching you all. If you find this video helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like my video. And if you find it very beneficial, then share the link of this video on your Facebook and on your Instagram, because that will be a great help to improve my work. So it was a blessing and it was a pleasure teaching you all online. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a good day and God bless you all.